Hello, my peeps. This is going to be my peacock colored dragonfly necklace. Let me see. Oh, if I got it all in screen. There we go. Make sure you see it all. Get this out of the way. Oh my goodness. I made a head. These. I'm going to put this to the necklace. And then I just wanted to reach down a little further, so I hooked on this chain. And at the end of the chain, I'm going to do a wire wrap of these little briolettes. No, they're not briolettes. They're drops. And I got these from Jesse James. All of this came from Jesse James. All of it? No, these ones are fire polished. So otherwise, all this came, this gold and everything came in the box, and I decided to throw it together because I love the colors. They're beautiful. So let's get started. I gotta pluck out my round nose pliers here. And I'm going to put, you know what? There's a flat spot here. We should decorate it. So I need some spacers and some beads. Let's get some gold spacers like these little tiny things. These are tiny. Are they tiny enough? Ooh, they look kind of big. Look kind of big. No, that works. That works. And then we'll put a bead or a crystal on top there. What do we want to put on top? Do we want to put on a gold bead? That's too big. It's too big. One of these. I bought these from Amazon. There's 600 of them because I use them a lot. I'm going to grab a couple. Well, just one, I guess. We're going to check out one. We're going to put one on top. Oh my goodness, that's too small. That's too small compared to the... We need bigger. Alrighty. Well, a little bit bigger of these. Try these. Oh, yeah, one. There it is. And there. That looks a little more finished than having it just like that. We'll have it like that, or should we put a crystal on it? Well, let's see. This is what I go through. I have so much stuff, and it's what to bring together. What works? What looks good? And I've got so many crystals. I'm going to take off my sunglasses. I have so many crystals. Like crystals everywhere. I don't know where to go for my crystals. I'm not really sure what color I want to go top there. Don't know. See how small they are. Oh, they're rondelles. We'll take the gold bead off. Put this on. Now it turns into a rondelle, and then it looks like it needs something on top of that. Maybe we'll put a bead on top of that. Oh my goodness. That's nice. That looks better. A lot better. We'll just do that. We'll do that. Alrighty, I have my round nose pliers. We're going to put our pliers right above the bead. And then we're going to bend that wire right over the pliers. And we're going to keep it a small hole or small loop. So I'm going to stay down here at the bottom here. Bring that wire up and over the pliers. Rotate the pliers around and then swing that around so you got a nice loop. And now we're going to, now this is gotten shorter. So now that it's gotten shorter, we're just going to go swing from this side to this side. And then we're going to swing from this side to this side. And swing from this side. It turned out beautiful. One more. Just like that. And now we're going to snip off that excess. Snip it off. Get in there. I felt it. There we go. Beauteous. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. Just turned out beautiful. All right. Let's do the same thing to this one. We're going to put on one of these little spacers. And then we're going to put on a crystal. Here's a crystal. And then we're going to put on a bead. And I have to get one out. Do I? What do I do with it? These it. Should have left them out. Yep, these are it. 1 is the loneliest number. Okay, there we go. And now we need our round nose. Put that right above that bead. Bend the wire right over the pliers. Rotate those rotate the pliers on the wire. And then we're going to bend that wire over the pliers like that. Rotate the pliers around. And then swing that wire all the way across. Just like that. And now we're going to wrap. And I'm just going to swing from one side to the next. Like that. I just want to do it this way. Because I don't want to go because I'm going to run out of room. And it's going to wrap around my pliers more than it'll wrap around this. And that looks beautiful right there. Beautiful. Beauteous. Okay. Snip that off. And my goodness, I just love that. That is awesome. That's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, you know what? I was going to hook it onto here. Well, now I need a jump ring. I need a jump ring for the two of them, so I'm going to get out a 4mm jump ring. And they're so lovely to work with. Sometimes they're a pain, and sometimes boop, it goes right on, you know? It's like, okay. It's sticking to my finger and doesn't want to go in there. All right, let's get this done. We have our bent nose, and I'm going to put the opening at the top. I'm going to take my flat nose, and I'm just going to twist with the flat nose. That's it. Just a little tweak. Just enough to put that chain in there. So, just a small little movement. And then we're going to slip that chain, last link on the chain. And then we're going to close it. No. We want to put on our beautiful drop that we just made. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Wow, I like it. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. Okay, let's do that to this one. 4mm jump ring. And we're going to just twist it with the right side just enough to put that chain in there. Slip that last link into the chain or in the jump ring. Put on our beautiful drop we made. And we're done. So, yeah, it's done. And we're done with these. So they'll hang at different levels. So we got one for one side and one for the other side. One for this side, one for this side. And we get this out of the way. And now I can string this. Okay, we're going to string it. Simple stringing again, I don't know. I gotta come up with something new. I see this stuff and it's just so pretty and I don't know what else to do with it. So simple stringing is my thing. It's the thing I do. I don't know what else to do. So I got some Potomac beads so I can learn some bead weaving. I have done some bead weaving with GGC's treasure or GGC's channel, and I have done one from Jill Wiseman. I did one of her bracelets for the first time and it turned out beautiful. The front, the back, it looked very professionally done. I'm like, oh my goodness, I was so surprised. Okay, I need some more jump rings because this guy needs to free flow a little bit. Let's see, we got 2. What do we want to do? 2 of these, and then, I don't know, 2 of these. These ones. We'll do that. We will try that. Okay, jump rings. Bent nose, opening at the top, flat nose, and we're just going to tweak open just a little bit. Put on another jump ring, and then we'll close this one up. You know what I could have done is open up the middle one, this one here. Open this one up and then put on that jump ring and our dragonfly. There we go. So now he's got room to wiggle and move. So we're going to do that to this one. So I'm going to open the middle one first, because that makes more sense to just open one jump ring and put on this one, and then our dragonfly, and close it back up. And there we go with that. Beauteous. Okie dokie. That was my... So now we're going to put this on just like this. And we'll put on a bead, a little bicone, silvery blue, and then this one. I've been hacked. My computer got hacked. And oh my God, I had to go get new bank accounts. My husband had to get a different bank account. I got new debit card, new credit card, and I hadn't had that credit or that debit card a week, not a week. And now there's fraud on the credit card or on the debit card. So I had to go to the bank and have a new one made. Ay, ay, ay. Those people out there, they just don't quit. And I'm like, and my husband's like, why don't you just draw the money out? And then that way, draw the money out. And then that way, you don't have to worry about having a debit card. Yeah, but I don't want to, over take out money and then I got money sitting in my purse. Or if I undertake money out and then I'm at the grocery store and now what am I going to do? So it just is more convenient. I'm sorry. I'm a convenience girl. I just like it this way. And I like that I can do my banking on my phone. I do everything off my phone. So I got a thingy down on my phone so that there's nothing going on there. I called Best Buy to, where am I going? This guy. So we got this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this guy goes on first. So I called Best Buy, told them what happened. And so they did a scan and they didn't find anything wrong with my computer. And they put a defender on it for $189. Well, then I talked to the bank, or the bank calls me and tells me, no, they will go through Best Buy too. So you need to take it in to a place here in town. I'm like, oh yeah, I've been there before. I trust them. I know their work. And so I had to take it to them. That was $247. Whew. I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't know. It's costing me a lot of money that I don't have. All right. Now I have to look at my sequence here. Yeah, I'm off because look at what I did here. Let's put it in the middle. I like it in the middle. So I'm going to put this one on first. And then I'm going to keep talking and then I'll screw up my pattern again. Yeah, that is me. Me. Okay. Whoops. Get on there. Yeah, so $437. And plus the fraud, they got to get off my accounts. I got my, like I said, I got my debit card, and now there's fraud on that. Somebody from Knoxville, Tennessee went to the theater for over $100. And then somebody in California went to Panda Express for over $100. That one went through. I'm like, how the hell did that one go through? Oh, I'm sorry. How did that one go through? Because it's in California. It's not like I flew to California to go to Panda Express. Ay. Well, anyway, I went to the bank and I got a new debit card. She goes, what happened? I go, I don't know. Somebody from Knoxville, Tennessee and California decided to use my card. Okay, we'll get you a new one. Because I was just in there. Well, get new accounts. And she took care of that for us, getting our new accounts. So right now I'm spreading everything apart and we're going to crimp this. Oh gosh. And what it was, I'm so mad at this printer that I have that I'm like, it's not printing from my phone again. So I'm like, get online and then get a hold of AppSync, because that's the name of my printer. And they call or they answer and they're like, okay, well, get on the computer, and they're showing me, well, these drives ain't working and blah, blah, blah. And they're helping me out. And then next thing you know, they're doing this and that and the other thing. And like, something don't feel right here. I wasn't comfortable with what was going on. I just wasn't sure. And sure enough, the fraud department called me, and I'm like, yes, I did make those payment or make that payment. So they're like, oh, okay. But then I'm like, no, this is fraud. I went back to the bank and told them what happened. I called them what happened. Oh my God, it's just been a mess since. You know what? I probably should have done something on top of these two. Something pretty. Just like this. Like this. Should we try it? All I have to do is just pull this off and restring it. And I will do that off camera. I will do it off camera. I won't keep you guys here. Watch me do the same thing over and over. Okay, we need one of these. Oh, no, because the string ends right here. No, just put the string through. Up here, up here. One of these. Yeah, and then just finish it. Let me see. I'm going to cut it off up here a little bit. Oh, come on, snip. Snip. I ordered me a new pair of blush cutters. I got them from Jennifer. I got them from Heather Aston. And she says they work. I'm like, well, that's what I need. Something to work. They're like $28. Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's much better. So you know what I got to do? I got to pull this off, restring it, and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, hang on. Guess what? I changed my mind. I got this done. Isn't that pretty? That looks so much better. I just finished it. But then as I thought, you know, let's put this chain on here. Then I thought, no, let's make one of these little thingies. Decorative thing in the middle of the chain before we chain it all up. So I'm going to put on a bead, this bead, this bead, our crystal, rondelle, our spacer, and our round bead spacer. And then we're going to do that same thing over here. We're going to do bead, bead, spacer, crystal, spacer, bead. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to make simple loops. So now I'm going to take this. Oh, it's not flush cut. Flush cut. There we go. Now, get a hold of this. I just want to make a simple loop, so I'm just going to bend this wire. And depends on how much you bend and how big the loop is going to be. It doesn't have to be very big, so let's go down here and we'll make a small loop. Bend. And then we're going to bring it back and roll. Roll it back. It's kind of short. I'm doing what I'm doing with this finger right here. Just checking to make sure I don't feel that wire on the back side so I can roll. It makes for a better loop. Oh, how do you like that? Beautiful. Beautiful loop. Okay, let's bring down our beads that belong on there. And then we're going to do another simple loop. So I'm going to put my flat nose pliers against it. And just kind of maybe go up against it. I'll probably come down just a wee bit. And then, oh, I want to cut it off. So that's when I'm measuring this here up against the beads. And now I'm going to snip snip off. No, this one. I want my double flush cutters because I'm cutting off the... And we're going to go right there. Now, I got to bend. Bend this back. See, that's this one going. This one's going this way. So if I bend this way, it'll roll this way. So I'm going to bend this one back, and then we're going to turn it and roll. So short. I wanted a small loop because the chain is so small. And loop, loop. Look at that beautiful link. Gorgeous. Okay, we're going to do that again. Yay, wasn't that fun? That was so much fun. I like it when things work out the way they're supposed to be. Is that flush cut? I don't look like it's flush cut. Huh. Should have been with those double flush cutters. But we're going to bend here, make a roll. So we make a loop, a small loop. Hang on to it. Just wants to turn down here. Whoop, down here. There's a happy medium between touching it from the back and getting it in there. Beautiful. Another nice loop. We're going to bring up all our beads. Bring up our beads. All of them. And then we're going to measure and cut. Whoops. Magnets. So I'm going to put this right up against it. And we're going to use our double flush cutters to snip off a little bit here. Snip. And then we're going to bend. And then we're going to bring it back in a loop. Bring it back into a loop. Loop-de-doo, loop-de-eye. All on a Saturday night. It's Friday afternoon. Oh, look at that beautiful link. Gorgeous. All right, now we got one for each side. Now I made more work for myself, so now I got to cut some chain. What should I cut? Like an inch. And then this is going to need a jump ring. An inch, and then that, and then finish the necklace. Yeah, let's do about an inch. So I need two 1-inch pieces. And we'll get out our handy dandy measuring device. We get two 1-inch pieces. There's one. And I'm going to snip this off with my flush cutters right here. And then, should I just do it with a wire? I usually just put the last link into a wire. Oh boy, it's kind of small. There we go. Oh, thought it would fit. Let's see if it'll fit. No, it's not going in. It's not going in. All right, we'll just measure another inch. There we go. Put out another inch. And we'll get our flush cutters. And snip. There we go. That takes care of that part. Now we need more jump rings. We need a jump ring over here to connect the chain. So we need 2 more jump rings. What size jump ring do we want to use? these little ones? How about these little oval ones? Couple. Just need a couple. Let's try that. Oh boy, I'm getting so much stuff out. There's stuff everywhere. And we're going to open this up with our bent nose. Here's our bent nose. And we're going to have that facing up. And we're going to take our flat nose and tweak it over just a wee bit. Just enough to put our necklace on. And the chain. There we go. And it is on. Now we're going to connect this by opening. We're going to take our needle nose pliers, open it, and we're going to slip on our chain. Slip it on. And then we're going to close it up. And we're going to go to the other side. Now, we have to figure out how long we want this necklace. Should probably do this side first before I go measuring. Okay, jump ring. I want my little jump ring. Or did I only get one out? Here's one. Alright, here is our little jump ring. And we're going to open it up with our flat nose over here. Tweak it open just a little bit, and then we're going to put our tweak it open just a little bit more, and then we're going to put on our necklace and our chain. Last chain link. Go on. There we go. I was going to say, why is it dancing around? It's just dancing. 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 Oh my goodness. I haven't danced in so many years. When I was younger, oh, you couldn't keep me off the dance floor. And it was all night long. All night. Up until he said, last call. And I'd say, oh, really? Okay, so then we come back the next night and do the same thing all over again. We do that almost every weekend. It was so much fun. But then over the years, I just kept growing and fatter and fatter and fatter. And I'm like, people used to open doors for me and hold doors open for me. And now they just kind of look away when they see me. And it was different. It was like, oh my gosh, it's really different and I don't like it. You really get treated differently when you weigh a lot. So I'm like, well, I don't know how to diet. I have not a clue. So I guess I'm just going to have to live with it. Well, then I came across this diet this one of my friends been doing. We got 13 inches. So we only need 5 more inches for an 18 inch. So should we go 20 inches? Because that would be an extra inch. That would be like 3 inches on each side. 3 more inch chains on each side. But anyway, she does this Optavia. It's so expensive. 500, 400, 500 bucks a month. Oh my God. All right, so I started it and I'm like, got the gist of what's going on. And I thought, well, I can do this. So I started buying other stuff offline that was cheaper. But it's higher in calories and not as good on protein. So I'm like, I'm losing weight, but each month seems to go down. I was started out with 10 pounds a month, and now I'm down to 6.5 pounds a month. I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh, And I'm on this Manjaro, so I'm like, I thought Manjaro was supposed to help you. But it's not. Nothing's helping me. I'm just losing very, very slowly. So my coach gave me this explanation of what's happening. And so I went back to Optavia. I put in an order for, oh, I lost a link. Is that the last link that was cut? So then I put in I put in another order. So $455. And I will have my food for the month. It is my food, like my breakfast cereal. And then at 10 o'clock, I have a protein bar. This won't go on there. And then at noon, I have a protein shake. 2 o'clock, I have a protein cake. I like my protein cake. You put it in the microwave, it's fun. You gotta mix it up. Everything you mix is mixed with water. It's like mix with water and eat. And I'm like, what kind of diet is this? Well, then at supper time, you eat your real meat, lean meat, and a cup and a half of vegetables. And so that's what I've been doing. But I'm not losing as well as I was when I was doing Optavia, so I went back. I have lost 55 pounds so far. As of today, I lost 55 pounds. And my app, you know what my app said? It says every time I lose weight, it says a different thing. And since I lost 55 pounds, it says, imagine carrying 5 bowling balls. That's how much weight you lost. I'm like, 5 bowling balls? Holy crap, I can't imagine carrying around 5. 5? And I'm telling my husband, I go, people are telling me that they see I'm losing weight, but I don't see it. I still see me round. I'm still round. And he goes, well, you were heavy. You were big. I'm like, really? I just didn't feel as big as everybody was looking at. I didn't feel as big as I looked. So that was probably a problem because I didn't feel that big. But it was hard for me to bend over, pick up a bead off the floor. All right, I gotta get a hold of this. And then I would go pick up a bead off the floor, and I'm literally cutting off. I gotta move that a little bit more. My oxygen circulation, because all that fat around my neck was literally choking me as I was bending over to. It doesn't want to flow on there. There we go. Just as I'm trying to bend over and pick up this bead, it was horrible. Well, now they fall on the floor. I just bend over, pick it up. I'm like, wow, that's easier. My belly's not rubbing against the steering wheel when I drive. And it was like, everything is getting easier for me to do. So much easier. And I like it. So now when the bead falls and it goes to the back of the desk up against the wall, I'm like, oh crap. All right, well, here we go. I get back there and I get it. I can do it. So, is that broke? Yeah, that last one's broke. I want that one off there. Let's try this end. Okay, this end looks good. We want it to go on. So those little victories, like your belly not rubbing against the steering wheel, and you can bend over and pick up your own beads now. You don't have to worry about getting down on your hands and knees and then having a heck of a time trying to get back up. Oh my goodness, this thing just does not want to go on. when I get it, it will slip right on. Right there. See, it's right there. Oh, you creep. All right, let's get this. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting time. Pull on this. I gotta make some room here. Okay, get this to just flow in front of the... And then just hook. Hook! All right, we gotta get this. This side has a broken end, so I'm gonna go try and get to, you know what? Let me get another pair of, where's my needle nose? I'm gonna hang on to these. Hang on to the end. That's the end that's broke. Hang on to the end of this. And go on. On. It's right there. It's not going on. I could pause the video, or you can fast forward to the end. I don't know. Because it worked on the other side. Same wire, same chain. It's right there and just doesn't want to hook. You know what? Snip it. I'm going to snip this. Maybe there's something going on with it. I am going to snip a wee tiny bit off. Snip. Now, let's get this chain back. What do I do with the chain? Throw it away? Oh, here we go. That'd be something I do. Toss it because it's not working. Now I gotta make room again. All right, there we are. It's finally. So there must have been some sort of little burr or something right there that wasn't agreeing with that chain. Piece of crap. All right. Now we have that. Now our clasp. I have 2 jump rings and our clasp. And that's it. Oh my goodness. That's it. Open up our jump rings. Get our bent nose out. We need our bent nose. Here's our bent nose. And we want that up. Facing up. And then we're going to tweak on the right side. Just a wee bit to get that chain in there. Are we having fun yet? Oh boy. Yeah, so when I went to the bank, had to get a new bank account. Got that all taken care of. And I come back in. I need a new card. What happened? I don't know. Somebody used it in Knoxville, Tennessee and California. So I'm like, this keeps up. They're going to know me by name when I walk into the bank. Oh my goodness. Got it hooked. Now we got our magnetic clasp. And we're going to close it up. Close this up. Close. Close. Why did that? Don't like the way it closed. See, that one just is sticking up. Don't. It's closed, but I don't like the way it is. All right, we have one more, people. Are you hanging with me? I just have this last one, and we are done. We are done. Tweak it just a little bit, and we're going to slip this chain on. Oh, it's got that piece of broken part on the end. So, I don't know. Should I just snip it again? Snippity-doo-doo, snippy-yay. and it don't want to come off. There we go. All right, we're gonna get this last. Get it hooked on there. It's got that broken piece. I don't know how to get that. There, just take this. There, got the broken piece off. Now, all right, jump ring. Stable. There it goes. Ah, ta-da, 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 ta-da. All right, which side? I want the side. It's all stuck together. The magnet is working nice and strong, which it should be. And we're gonna close this up. I don't know how long this video was, but I'm sure it was long, and I'm glad you stuck it out with me. Oh my goodness, look what we did. Love the colors. And move all my stuff out of the way. Everything out of the way. And we're going to, oh, that magnet's got everything just sticking to it. Oh, that magnet. Wow, strong. It's strong. Oh, look at it. Oh my goodness. I love it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. See, look. Isn't that gorgeous? Might be a little too much. It's so pretty. I love it. I really like this. Oh, I'm so glad you stuck it out with me. For those that did, I think it was worth it. Alrighty, well, that's the end of this video. Woohoo! And if you like this video, you can subscribe to my station or my channel, and then ring that little bell so the next time I'm on, we'll create something new or something different. And if you don't want to subscribe, hit the like button. I'm like 16 people away from 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe. Get me to that 1,000 subscribers, and we're going to do a giveaway. Until next time, happy beading.